All right, this one's cool. It's going to spark a little bit more of conversation. We're going to say people should invest in themselves more.
People should invest in themselves more.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm going to say yes, but I also want to add to, I think it's huge, like diet, exercise, well-being. But I also think there's something about investing in others that feels like a good investment for yourself as well. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I in the last, like, probably year, I feel like I've gotten more into that. Like, how can I help others in certain ways, and whether it's time or even financially, it's something about it to me.
Even
has been,
emotionally, too.
yeah.
For me, a lot of times.
I've hit the boys a couple times. Like, are we good? How is everything? Not are we good? Like,
It's
fighting,
not
but-
just you, but also Ricky's there, too, like doing the same thing.
You know
for
who's
me.
never been there for us? Tony.
Yeah, dude.
That's
And he doesn't even
such
invite us to
a
the
true
barbecue.
fact.
That's such a true fact, and I don't care.
And I'm very sorry. No, I'm just kidding.
Anyways, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Back on what you were saying.
Yeah,
about-
no, and that was it, really. I feel like, yes, of course, investing more into yourself is huge. But I'd say as long as you don't get into that borderline of selfish, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel that? Sorry, and I don't mean to take this off like to a tangent, but do you feel that
Please do.
you want to invest in other people because you feel that you've maybe hit this nirvana in your own life, that you feel that you're just on this pace? You know what I'm saying?
I do, and I hopefully that doesn't come off like prideful, but I will say
Right.
the last few years of my life have been like some of the best financially. My marriage, the way I'm with my kids, the way I talk with them, my friendships, what we do, the fun we're having, my relationship with God. I feel like everything's just like such like a good place, and I never want to take it for granted. And I've talked about it before that I've always been like, when I'm in those places of feeling really good, I never like to let like arrogance take over to where, because I know when that happens, pride comes before fall.
Yep.
I always feel like something's bad going to happen. So my way of like balancing it is always like, well, what can I like do to help, make sure that I'm not sucking this on like, yay, my life's great now. Sucks for you. I feel like it's maybe like in my head, like maybe some sort of like mental, whether it's incorrect or correct, it's just kind of where my brain goes of like, how can I make sure that I'm not letting it get there? And I told my wife that even when I started like making good money, I admit, like, I'd lay in bed and be like, dude, I'm like anxious right now. And she's like, why? And I'm like, I don't know. Like something about like, I don't feel like I should make that much. And it's like a weird thing. What are you saying? Like, of course you work your butt off, this and that, but it's like something in my brain is like, I don't know. I need to like make sure I'm investing in people now, whether it's financially or time or whatever it is. I don't
Do you guys ever have that feeling like of recent, like just feeling like I should just go all in and just invest in myself, but also like obviously not tarnishing any relationships, but honestly putting yourself first instead of always just giving yourself out?
I think yes. I think understanding like your own personal value and self-worth, and like I think a lot of people nowadays, what they do is like they put a lot of other people first, and not to say that's right or wrong, but they put their well-being in the back burner, whether it's health or what I need to do to like be happy in life, whether it's, going on a run or whatever else is spending time with family. I think that's what people miss a lot nowadays,
I mean, people do get in those lulls. I could definitely, I've been there too. Like, I don't know about you, Ricky. I don't know if you've ever been in that situation where it's like you're in a lull and then you don't know like what to get out of, like, you know what I mean? Like out of a situation or anything like that. Like, do you have any advice? Because you guys are a little bit older than us. So you guys obviously have more experience in life.
Yeah, so like when it comes to like that kind of stuff, like you gotta watch out for yourself, but like they said, like family, friends, but you also have to look out for like when you're looking out for yourself, look out for like how do I say it? Opportunities.
Yeah.
Don't miss opportunity. Like I missed so many opportunities because I'm like, oh, I'm good. I got this job. I'm supporting my family, but there's a lot of things I missed out on because I didn't take opportunities. So when you're doing stuff for yourself, make sure you don't miss out on certain things. Like, I was putting my family first before like, I guess me, but in a way it's like I technically did the opposite because if I would have taken that chance, it would have been for my family.
And I think what Tony said too makes sense too, because it's like, if you don't take care of yourself and you're not the best version of yourself, the help you're giving other people might not be the best help.
Yep.
Because you're not the best you right now anyway.
Yeah.
Of course, you're always gonna be looking out for others, but you got to take that balance of like, okay, I need to make sure I'm building up my emotions, my health, all this stuff, whatever is important to your own life, so that when you are helping others, it's beneficial.
Exactly.
Not just useless help. So
I definitely took this year to bet on people for me. Like I know, like in myself, I was sure myself. I was like, I could definitely do this. Like if I dive into myself, like I'm fully confident to take on whatever comes with it. But I'm definitely betting on the people around me. So like being around Ricky and Riff, I would take more sacrifices rather than I would have took back in the day. Like I'll put more money into what we have going on rather than what comes out of it. Like nothing's for profit. Everything is an investment. So time is money. And I take I'm very conscious of time with these guys.
You are.
I'm like, I do not want to take up too much of the time because I know they have families and they have people to be with. So it's like, I value their time more than anything. You know what I mean? And I think that's what a lot of people don't understand. It's like, you can ask people for help, but it's like, make sure you know, like when you're there for them, take into account that their time to spend with you needs to be like the focus. Like, I'm here for you, and they're there for you. Like
I've said that too with like family and stuff too. A lot of people, that was a criticism I got when I was editing a lot and so busy. Is you only have an hour or two to hang out with your family a day. This and that, this and that. And I like didn't know how to say it to these people. I'm like, I've seen you with your family. You're with your family as you're scrolling through Instagram the whole time.
Right.
That's not time. That's not valuable
100%.
time.
Yeah.
I'd rather have 2 extremely valuable hours than 6 hours sitting on the couch, flipping through Netflix, flipping through their phone. To me, I'd rather, make the time count that you have, you know?
Dude, I could have made that its own topic, dude. That was amazing. I might have to do that, dude.